Paz. The protest was against the elimination of fuel subsidies decreed by centre-right President Rodrigo Paz, which led to a rise in gasoline prices. Police cracked down on the protest with tear gas and rubber bullets against hundreds of demonstrators who detonated small dynamite charges. The protesters sought to break through the police cordon to enter the central square where Bolivia's government and legislative buildings were located.
Repetir más, no escucho, por eso hemos salido. Nosotros somos a lo menos humildes, respetuosos. Somos respetuosos, nosotros no somos. Si no escucha ahí sí, una segunda, tercera, ¿qué nos toca? Salir a las calles. ¿Qué nos toca de eso? Si no nos salir a las calles, pues.
Somalia's President Hassan Sheikh Mohammed met with Turkey's President Erdogan on Tuesday. Mohammed's visit to Istanbul comes days after Israel's recognition of the breakaway region of Somaliland. The move was condemned by more than 20 countries as an attack on the East African nation's sovereignty. Turkish officials said that the talks between the pair of leaders were set to focus on new steps to deepen cooperation between the two countries. The talks also focused on Somalia's ongoing fight against terrorism, efforts to strengthen national unity, and other regional developments.
We also extend our thanks to our partner countries, as well as regional and international institutions, for taking a firm stand against the violation committed by the State of Israel on 26 December this year. In our discussion today, we strongly rejected Prime Minister Netanyahu's illegal aggression.
US and Ivorian officials signed a bilateral agreement on Tuesday to strengthen Ivory Coast's health system. The $487 million agreement includes funding for disease detection systems and health capacities to combat HIV/AIDS, malaria, and tuberculosis. Part of the funds will also be used to improve the country's preparedness for the epidemics by integrating US programs into the Ivory Coast national health systems, officials have said. Here, take a look at these reactions.
Ce protocole d'accord bilatéral s'inscrit dans le cadre de la mise en œuvre de la nouvelle stratégie mondiale de santé des États-Unis, America First, qui notamment encourage les pays à mettre l'accent sur la mobilisation des ressources domestiques pour faire face aux priorités en matière de santé.
Aujourd'hui, nous sommes dans un autre accord où nous orienter vers nos priorités, les priorités nationales, où l'État progressivement prend le relais donc, des financements que nous recevons et ça nous permet de mieux intégrer les appuis que nous recevons à notre système de santé.
Hundreds of prisoners of war from allied countries were held at brutal Japanese camps in Nagasaki when the US dropped an atomic bomb 80 years ago. Their presence during the August 9, 1945 bombing is little known, and family and researchers have been publishing testimonies to tell the stories of these victims. In September, dozens of relatives of Dutch prisoners of war and descendants of Japanese bombing survivors came together. They were commemorated, and they commemorated both those who were abused at the camps and tens of thousands of Japanese who were killed on that tragic day.
My father was here. He told me, I think that's important, about Japanese people. He said the civilian people, so he had to work in the shipyard, the civilian people, they were very friendly and they wanted to help the prisoners of war. And just the military police, they were not very nice, to say it very nicely. so that's and he could talk about it because many people, house, they could not talk about the things that happened to them.
According to officials, 3 people died in an avalanche in the Spanish Pyrenees. The group of 6 mountaineers was ski trekking on the northern face of the Pico Tablato mountain in Spain where the avalanche occurred. A rescue team, including sniffer dogs, were deployed to the area to help search for the missing. The Colombian city of Cartagena began replacing its iconic horse buggies with electric carriages. The move comes after years of protests by animal rights activists who argued that horses pulling coaches for tourists suffered from exploitation and poor health. The mayor introduced a new fleet of 30 vehicles with large wheels and open tops that resemble the city's traditional horse carriages. The new vehicles are powered by batteries and have steering wheels for their drivers instead of reins and yokes. Time for a short break. More news and updates on the other side.
Oh, the good life, full of fun, seems to be the ideal. Please remember.
Sergey, nobody wants to see that. Get more me time. When you save with Compares the Market, the simplest way to save.
I've claimed.
I've definitely claimed.
I've claimed.
Between 2007 and 2024, millions of car finance agreements were mis-sold, costing drivers hundreds of pounds. You might not realise, but you could be due compensation. At Loxley Law, we'll handle your claim for you, making the process straightforward. Even if you can't find your past agreements, we can help.
Yeah, I've claimed.
Have you? Visit loxleylaw.tv to start your claim today.
New in, custom-fit rechargeable hearing devices, discreet and smart enough to help you catch more moments, even the not-so-funny ones. Book a free test today at bootshearingcare.com.
The very big sale is now on. Like this Hotpoint 9kg anti-stain washing machine, only £279. Or you can save £120 on this Galaxy Watch Ultra with Galaxy AI. And this Cozy Geo duvet set, only £29. Shop all your sale deals, plus get up to 12 months to pay with Very Pay and pay no interest. Very. Let's make it sparkle.
That couple we met made 50% less than us with secret escapes.
So we didn't have to rent our house out to pay for this trip?
Darling, it will be absolutely fine.
Book your luxury holidays with up to 50% off on secretescapes.com. Secret Escapes, luxury travel for less.
Sometimes it's the little things that remind us of them. Stay close, even when you're far apart. Send money worldwide with Remitly.
Whatever you need to ask about cancer, Macmillan's free support line is just a call away.
Hello, Macmillan.
Whether it's money...
Am I going to lose my job?
Getting on with life.
Can I still go abroad? Get insurance?
Or just need someone to listen.
How do I tell them?
Our specialist advisors are here to help as often as you need them. Whatever you need to ask, cancer, money, life, call us now on 0808 134 1000.
Welcome back. You're watching the World Report. On to stories from the world of business and tech. Elon Musk said on Tuesday his artificial intelligence startup xAI has bought a third building to expand its infrastructure. The move aims to boost training capacity to nearly 2 gigawatts of compute power. The latest expansion underscores xAI's ambitious push to compete more effectively with industry leaders OpenAI's ChatGPT and Claude by training advanced models. The company's supercomputer cluster in Memphis, Tennessee, known as Colossus, is touted as the largest in the world. Meanwhile, in Poland, Poland has asked the European Commission to investigate TikTok after the social media platform hosted artificial intelligence-generated content. This includes calls for Poland to withdraw from the EU, adding that the content was almost certainly Russian disinformation. A TikTok profile showing videos of young women dressed in Polish national colors and calling for Poland to leave the EU has gained popularity in recent weeks. The profile has now disappeared from the platform. Now on to the world of sports. Former cricketer Damien Martyn, who played 67 test matches for Australia, is in serious condition in Brisbane Hospital, Australian media has reported on Wednesday. The 54-year-old former right-hand batter had fallen ill in recent days, with 9 newspapers reporting that he is in an induced coma and fighting a bout of meningitis. The former test teammate, Darren Lemon, wrote on social media, and I quote, "Lots of love and prayers, sending it to Damien Martyn way. Keep strong and keep fighting, legend. Love to the family." Martyn played 208 one-day internationals, averaging 40.8. He was part of Australia's squad that won the 1999 and 2003 World Cup, scoring an unbeaten 88 in the final against India in 2003 while batting with a broken finger. Magnus Carlsen's domination of chess showed no sign of weakness when the world number 1 won the Blitz World Championship title for the 9th time. The Norwegian beat Uzbek Grandmaster in the final in Doha to secure his 5th rapid Blitz double. Carlsen, who relinquished his regular World Chess Champion title, citing a lack of motivation after winning it in 2013, 2014, 16, 18 and 21. In the world of entertainment, Isaiah Whitlock Jr., an actor who made frequent memorable appearances on the HBO series The Wire and Veep, died on Tuesday. He was 71. Whitlock's manager Brian Liebman told media that the actor died in New York after a short illness. Whitlock played openly corrupt state senator Clay Davis on 25 episodes across the 5 seasons of The Wire. Whitlock is the second significant star of The Wire to die in recent weeks after the death of actor James Ranson. Ryan Seacrest is back for his 21st year of ringing in the new year with Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. Seacrest and second-time co-host Rita Ora will take over New York's Times Square for a record 8-hour show that will expand across the country. To honor the United States of America's 250th birthday in 2026, red, white and blue confetti will drop onto the crowds in Times Square. Diana Ross, Kiara, Little Big Town and Maren Morris will perform live in New York. Chance the Rapper will also host a live countdown from Chicago and will perform.
Well, this is a record-breaking show for us in terms of its length and the number of performers and songs. We have 42 performers, over 90 songs will be performed, and it's fitting with the big 250th coming up.
Thanks for watching this edition of The World Report. Wishing you all a Happy New Year from NDTV.
Save up to £483 on your car insurance when you've just used Confused.com.
This is an urgent appeal from the charity WaterAid. Every day, children like Karim have to walk miles to collect water like this. Water so dirty, it could kill them. But they have no choice. Every day, babies have to drink water that is teeming with insects and bacteria. Their mothers know it could kill them, but they have no choice. Today, more than 1,000 children will die from poor sanitation, hygiene, and dirty water. They drink it because they have no choice. But you do. Today, you can choose to give children like Karim clean water and change everything. Text or call WaterAid now to give just £2 a month. Your £2 a month will help communities install pipes, pumps, and taps. Your £2 a month will help bring children clean water for life. We've already brought clean water to nearly 30 million people, but it's simply not enough. So please, text the word water to 82727 or call 0800 088 7787. Please act now, because until we reach every child like Karim, they'll have no choice but to keep drinking dirty water that could kill them. Thank you.
Sometimes it's the little things that remind us of them. Stay close, even when you're far apart. Send money worldwide with Remitly.
It starts small. Something you think you can carry.
Like a bag.
You pretend you're fine, but you're not. It gets heavier. Harder to hide. Some days it feels okay. But mostly you feel completely lost. And it becomes too much to face. No one should struggle alone. With your help, Mind can be there before things snowball, because intervention can save lives. Donate to Mind now to stop the snowball.
Broadcast Congress versus allies, the face-off intensifying in the state of Tamil Nadu, where Congress MP has hit out at allies VCK, MDMK and CPI as well. Allies have demanded action against Rahul Gandhi's aid, even as the Congress MP Manikam Tagore has said, how is it that these allies are dictating terms to the Congress party? And in fact, he also goes on to say, what if tables were turned? What if Congress was trying to tell anything to any of these allies partners? Would they have paid heed to Congress's advice? So that's the face-off intensifying between the Congress and its allies in Tamil Nadu. Again, weeks and months ahead of the crucial elections in the state. Let's get in Sam Daniels, my colleague, for more updates and perspective on that story. Sam, the war of words is intensifying, even as Manikam Tagore makes it clear that what if we were the ones giving advice? None of these people would have taken advice from the Congress party. So how is it that they are expecting that we will take advice from these parties?
Gauri, to put things in context, this is Manik Tagore's response to a Times of India news report in which at least 3 allies, VCK MP Ravi Kumar, MDMK MP Durai Vaiko and 2 other secretaries of CPI and CPIM from Tamil Nadu have urged Congress leader Rahul Gandhi to intervene and to stop, in their view, the perception being built by Congress leader Praveen Chakrabarti. In fact, his tweet recently critical of the debt in Tamil Nadu, the government debt in Tamil Nadu, that had touched a raw nerve. And it's in this context the Times of India report had mentioned these quotes from these leaders, for which Manik Tagore has taken objection, saying that what if Congress decides to dictate how these parties ought to run their internal affairs? Will they accept it? And he says these are fundamental questions. Alliance dharma should be followed by both sides, and silence, he says, is not a sign of unity, but it's a question of responsibility, he says. And the larger question, of course, this comes amid frequent remarks and acts by Praveen Chakrabarti with respect to holding alliance talks with Active Vijay's TVK. And it's in this context, these leaders have urged Rahul Gandhi to end this kind of a speculation that the perception is being built that all is not well between Congress and the ruling DMK-led alliance in Tamil Nadu. The bigger question, is there something more than what meets eye, particularly with reference to the buzz between Congress and TVK? Or is it a pressure tactic by the Congress to push the DMK to agree for power sharing if the DMK were to return to power in Tamil Nadu after the 2026 assembly elections? To begin with, at least 2 sources close to Mr. Durai Vaiko, MDMK MP, and VCK MP Ravi Kumar have said that the Times of India report has misquoted their comments and that's not what they had told. But we'll have to wait for a formal response. But Manik Tagore makes it very clear. But certainly this raises questions whether the Congress is in a sense flexing its political muscle to demand what it wants in terms of more seats, more in terms of...
I was coming to just that
And
this
how
is
would
indicative of how the Congress party is looking to flex its muscles ahead of the crucial seat-sharing talks and all those difficult conversations that alliance partners need to have before a crucial election. Is that symptomatic of the Congress flexing its muscles?
Many look at that way, Gauri, in the context of these developments, particularly the remarks by Praveen Chakrabarti and reported meetings between Praveen Chakrabarti and TVK Chief Active Vijay for a possible alliance with the TVK, which promises share in power in Tamil Nadu. These are unverified, unconfirmed reports, but these allegations and strong remarks by Congress now comes amid this particular development. That's why these raise several questions, and one would expect clarity in terms of response from the Congress in terms of the alliance equation now. Are they looking at in terms of switching sides, and is it a kind of a pressure tactic, or are these irritants as many call it?
All right, so that's the escalation of war of words between Congress and its alliance partners in Tamil Nadu comes after that comment that was made by Praveen Chakrabarti, someone who's very close to the Gandhis in the Congress party, someone who runs their IT and data mechanism and center, so to say, and he came out with that comment that has left the entire alliance network of the Congress in Tamil Nadu up in arms. All right, MDMK's Dorai Vaiko is joining us on the phone line for a quick update and his thoughts on the escalating war of words in the state of Tamil Nadu. Sir, thanks much for speaking to NDTV. Your first reaction to the Congress party hitting out at allies and saying that they can't be dictating anything to the Congress party about its internal affairs.
Posted a tweet questioning how come other alliance partners like VCK, MDMK can involve an internal party issue. What's your reaction to it, sir?
See, we have, I personally have the highest regards for Sri Rahul Gandhi and for the Congress party also. During a press interview, a question was asked regarding Praveen Chakrabarti's statements, and responding to that, I had said Mr. Praveen Chakrabarti has been repeatedly issuing controversial statements which goes against the interests of the alliance. Not only, in fact, contradicts the views of the alliance, but it also contradicts the views of the Congress. But I had also clearly mentioned, the Congress state leaders have in fact condemned Praveen Chakrabarti's statements, and in fact they have come out in support of the alliance, saying that denying whatever Praveen Chakrabarti had said. So absolutely there is no confusion in the alliance, and the alliance is very strong. This alliance has been more than more than 8 years old, and it will continue to be strong. And we will, as an alliance, India alliance, win the coming assembly elections. This is what I was told, but then there was one particular sentence which was quoted out of context by a certain media. And we all, apart from MDMK as a party, I personally have the highest regards for Sri Rahul ji, and absolutely no probably. As far as differences between the parties, MDMK and Congress, absolutely there is no issues, and we respect the Congress leadership. And we have a special bond and relationship with the Congress leadership, and particular President Chakrabarti's statements will not affect the alliance nor the relationship between.
So not only Praveen Chakravarti, now Manik Thakur also, in a way, he's also directing, backing the Praveen Chakravarti, right, with releasing such.
No. Manikyam Chakravarti has in fact, not only Manikyam Chakravarti, Manikyam Thakur, Mr. Sedula Parundagai and a couple of, in fact, Congress MPs, they have, in fact, contradicted and, in fact, issued statements condemning Praveen's, whatever earlier statements. So, absolutely, there is, so, in fact, the Congress state leadership, they have clearly reiterated that they are within the alliance and, in fact, they respect the alliance dharma. And they have in fact condemned Praveen Chakravarti's statement. So, in fact, I had quoted that. In fact, I don't think Manikyam Thakur probably has spoken anything against the alliance or whatever, but he has cleared certain things, saying that he has mentioned that we have already taken we have strictly what we have in fact mentioned Congress's stand on this issue regarding the alliance and regarding Praveen's earlier statements. Congress state leadership and a couple of MPs, Congress MPs, they have clearly mentioned Congress's stand on this, and in fact they have denied Praveen's statements.
Okay, that was actually a conversation that my colleague Vijay Gopal had earlier with the MDMK, talking about how things are looking right now in Tamil Nadu, Congress versus allies in the state of Tamil Nadu. Let's now turn attention to more news coming in as we speak. Shifting focus now to a security scare that has come in on New Year's Eve. 150 kilos of ammonium nitrate has been seized. Explosives have been seized in Rajasthan, and 2 people have been arrested so far. And an explosive-laden car has been seized. 200 cartridges and 6 bundles of safety fuse wires have been recovered. Those are visuals that you can see on your screens. This is a massive security scare coming in on New Year's Eve, and agencies have been able to bust this network with the explosive seized in Rajasthan. We're going to try and connect with my colleague for more on this. In fact, Vishwas joins us live on the broadcast. Go ahead, Vishwas, tell us what is it that has been found so far? What is it that the agencies are telling you?
Tok Police DST team conducted a major operation by their intelligence and arrested 2 accused in this whole matter. 150 kg of ammonium nitrate was hidden in a urea fertilizers bag, which has been, transported as a name of agriculture substance in the Maruti Ciaz car, and then the Tok Police got this information from their intelligence, and then they, arrested both of the accused. One is Surendra, he belongs to Bundi district, and the another one is the 33-year-old Surendra Mochi, son of Duli Lal. He also belongs to the Karwar police station from the Bundi, and both has been arrested by the police. And now police is investigating into this matter to connecting the dots that from where that whole ammonium nitrate was bring, and what was the reason to bring that kind of ammonium nitrate, because it's a huge security lapse in the nation's security as well, because seizing 150 kg of ammonium nitrate is a huge amount of explosive, and now the police is investigating into this matter. And before the new year, this investigation, this whole matter has bring to the notice to the DST team, and now the police is intensively interrogating to both the accused, and they are just trying to find out regarding the supply and the use of explosive material.
In fact, stay with us. I'm going to play out that soundbite of DSP Mrityunjay Mishra on exactly where things stand right now in this investigation, and then I come back to you.
तो ये मारुति सियाज गाड़ी थी जिसमें एक एक्सप्लोजिव जब्त किया गया, और ये एक्सप्लोजिव जो है ये 150 किलो अमोनियम नाइट्रेट था जो यूरिया के कट्टों में छुपा के रखा गया था। इसके अलावा 200 एक्सप्लोजिव कार्ट्रिज भी पुलिस ने बरामद किए। इसके साथ 1100 मीटर इनके साथ वायर पुलिस ने बरामद किए हैं, और 2 आरोपी हैं जिनको अरेस्ट किया गया है, जिनमें एक है सुरेंद्र पुत्र भंवरलाल, उम्र 48 वर्ष, ये करवर थाना है जो बूंदी जिले में है। दूसरा आरोपी है सुरेंद्र मोची पुत्र दूली लाल जी, इसकी उम्र है 33 वर्ष, और यह भी करवर जो थाना है बूंदी जिले में उसके रहने वाले हैं। यह सारी जो कार्रवाई है DST को जब इस बात की सूचना मिली, जो जिले की स्पेशल टीम है, उसमें उनको सूचना मिली कि कोई एक एक्सप्लोजिव वाली गाड़ी है जो वहाँ बूंदी से टोंक आ रही है, तो बरौनी थाना इलाके में इस कार्रवाई को अंजाम दिया गया।
All right, that was the DSP, Mrityunjay Mishra, really talking about the kind of explosives that have been recovered by the agencies. Now, Vishwas, this happening on New Year's Eve really tells you the nefarious designs as far as what these people were looking to attempt.
Yes, actually, this could be a part of larger conspiracy. As on the New Year's Eve, this operation has been done by the police, and this whole matter is bring to the notice. And this whole explosive was being transported from Bundi to Tonk, and then the Tonk DST police got the intelligence, the information regarding that, and then they arrested both of the accused. And now police is trying to connect the dots only because it could be a part of larger conspiracy, as 150 kg of ammonium nitrate from where they got the supply, for what they are supplying it, and for where they want to deliver it, and also 200 danger explosive cartridges and 6 bundles of safety fuse wire were recovered from these two accused. So this can be a whole huge conspiracy, because earlier we can see, like in the Delhi blast matter, some kind of accused were arrested from the talk only. So the police is now connecting the dots, and now they are doing the investigation and also interrogating with these accused that from where they got that supply and why they want to why they are transporting it to the Tonk district, and what use they will do by this explosive material. And because they don't have any kind of receipt of that explosive material, they have nothing to prove that for what they were transporting this.
All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks much, Vishwas, for filling us in with those details. Shifting focus now to the latest that's unfolding in Bangladesh. Mortal remains of former Prime Minister Khaleda Zia were brought to her residence in Gulshan, where family members and relatives paid their last respects to her ahead of her namaz-e-janaza, which is set to begin very shortly. Meanwhile, just a while back, External Affairs Minister Dr. Jaishankar met BNP acting president and Khaleda Zia's son, Tarique Rehman, who only a few days back returned to Bangladesh after 17-year exile in London. The External Affairs Minister handed over a condolence letter from Prime Minister Modi to Tarique Rehman, even as thousands of supporters have flocked to Dhaka to pay their last respects to their late leader. Remember that a state funeral will be held in Dhaka for Khaleda Zia, the three-time former Prime Minister of Bangladesh and the chairperson of BNP, Bangladesh Nationalist Party, who passed away on Tuesday at the age of 80 after a prolonged illness. The ceremony will take place at the Parliament's South Plaza and the adjoining Manik Mia Avenue before she is laid to rest next to her husband, former Bangladesh President and BNP founder, Zia-ur-Rahman. My colleague Ankit Tyagi is in Bangladesh, in Dhaka, tracking all these latest developments. Take a look at this ground report that he filed a short while back.
You will see that everything is jam-packed here. These are supporters of the BNP, which are moving towards the parliament. And just opposite to the parliament is the Chandrima Udyan, where the tomb, the mausoleum of her husband and former President General Zia-ur-Rahman is situated, and that is exactly where she would be buried. The state funeral, of course, is taking place. Huge presence of her supporters. This is also a time where Tarique Rehman would also, in fact, her son would also try and, send out a big message as far as her popularity is concerned ahead of the 16th February elections. What I want to show you, these are the streets. We are almost about 3 kilometers from the place where the funeral, the final burial is going to take place. But huge amount of traffic jam on every road, because that entire radius has been blocked off. And then there are a lot of people, those who are in fact at this moment going towards the, as you would see, all of them, looking towards us. That's the final the prayer, the namaz-e-janaza that they are going for Khaleda Zia. So a big moment here, not only just for the BNP, but also for Bangladesh at the precipice of that elusive inclusive democracy that we have seen, the changing shades of it for many, many years in Dhaka. I also want to show you, the supporters of BNP and the supporters of Khaleda Zia are wearing a black, band there. This is showing, of course, their sorrow, the sadness of these supporters. And this, as I said, marks a very important moment, not only for the BNP, but just ahead of the elections on February 12th, of the impact that she's going to have.
Turning attention now back home to an act of desecration that was reported on the auspicious day of Mukkoti Ekadashi at Sri Bhimeshwara Swami Temple, triggering shock and anger amongst devotees. Unknown miscreants allegedly vandalized a Shiva Lingam. In the latest in the probe, the police have detained a suspect in connection with the vandalism. In fact, the Mukkoti Ekadashi is a very revered festival that is celebrated very widely, and the suspect in this case of vandalism has been identified through CCTV footage and is being questioned by the police. The damaged Shiva Lingam, located on the banks of sacred Sapta Godavari River, was discovered by devotees, leading to widespread outrage and condemnation. Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu spoke to Endowments Minister and inquired about the destruction of the Shiva Linga by unidentified persons. The Chief Minister has ordered that those responsible for this incident will be identified and punished severely.
We have to first understand, one thing is very clear. I might be sounding a little this thing when I talk about this, but the opposition party in the state has been trying to do all sorts of nonsense in the state from day one, especially regarding religious acts or religious things. So I'm not saying they have done anything as of now, because the initial investigation has to go on and everything has to go forward. But, things are not going good in that front is my point. Now, coming to this incident, yes, it's very unfortunate that such kind of an incident has happened. Immediately, the state government has taken a note of this, and the concerned authorities have been asked to submit a report on this, and all the and the concerned minister. Endowments Minister is in taking care of the entire thing, and he is also submitting a report to the Honorable CM, because Honorable CM has also immediately spoken to him and he has asked him to submit a report on this.